I would tell to myself, be curious, don't be shy, don't be shy, yeah, that's a good advice, and think big, yeah. I'm Pierre Fontana, and I'm a senior test engineer, and I work for HIREX Engineering, which is a part of TÜV NORD Group. The most exciting things about my job is to work with in big space program, and the most funny things is to touch some materials that will be placed in space. That's really cool. Yeah, it's not really a big limitation for me, but we have to work on many different projects, so that could be some kind of limitation, because you have to switch all the day with different projects, and that's hard to find a straight line to your goal. So you have to improve your schedule, and that's really hard, but it's also really interesting because you have a lot of things to do, and you interact with many different peoples, and that's pretty fun. Altair Technology France is specialized in component testing, okay, semiconductor component testing. And we provide to our customer the best results for their space mission. We worked recently for the European Space Agency on the small FPGA, which is a small computer in a card, and that's completely new for space. For space industry, because they would now to put mini computer in space for mini satellites, and one part of my job is to find new solution to test this this mini computer, and that's a really big challenge, because you have a lot of things on that component. There is many different components inside. So this is a little windows on the world of electronic devices. I work a lot on the laboratory. My job is to create the minimum environment for the component to work. We have to test it to ensure that the component will be functional in space, in really hard environment. And to do this, we are using some standards, okay, European and American standards. And with those standards, we testing the component in the best way as we can, okay. And to do this, we are using a lot of different testers, which emulates the world all around the component, so we can test all the component with that. So I have a master degree in the microelectronics and the system architecture, and I've worked for a space company before HIREX, before Altair France. I've been in Italy during 2 years for radiation testing, and then since 2006 I work for Altair France as a senior test engineer. For another person, that really important to have some really good skills in electronics and microelectronics, for sure, because you have to really understand how the component works, and and that's really important to have it. And the most important things in our job is the curiosity, because you have to find some new kind of testing ways. So it's really important to have this point of view, this curiosity,